Alright everyone, today is a very special day. I am super excited to be working on this video for my YouTube channel. Okay, yeah, enough with the filler. Gordon and the Engineer is an episode many would say stands out amongst the monotonous slop of the hit model series. And after a rewatch for this video, I can sort of see why. It's got a solid moral, it utilizes Donald and Douglas in a decent way, and it even abides by real railway regulations. But of course, it suffers from the typical dumb writing and rather bland music that was common to this era of the show. But all that aside, let's talk about this train set I made. Considering the way Tomy engineered the play rail line, Gordon and the Engineer works perfectly for a Tomy train set. In the episode, Gordon has to take an engineer to fix the points on the main line, but he collects a carpenter by mistake and has to go back to get the engineer. He runs into Donald and Douglas on his way back, and comes up with the idea of relaying station to station with them to deliver the engineer. So Douglas goes back to Donald, and Donald gets the engineer. And then we get to the part that inspired my idea for this set. Tomy's stop track allows for engines to swap places when they meet. This episode basically has the same concept at each station after Donald picks up the engineer. Donald starts and meets up with Douglas. Then Douglas goes to meet with Gordon, and then Gordon brings the engineer to fix the points. And there you go. Gordon has his express coaches, which he passes Donald and Douglas with while getting to the points, and then leaves behind when he goes back. The only major character missing is Thomas, but he doesn't really play a major role in this episode, and if this set was around back in the day, Thomas was extremely easy to get, so if you really wanted him, he wasn't difficult to find. I included a human figure who would have been printed to be the engineer. As per usual, I put in a DVD release for this set, and you're good to go. For expansions, I didn't really have anything super substantial to add story-wise, apart from Thomas's edition. You could throw Tim the Sheds in on a separate line, then have a road for Birdie to travel on so he can deliver the engineer, I suppose, but it's not majorly important to playing out the core story. It does make for a fun-looking train set. So there we have it, Gordon and the Engineer. Going forward, I'm not sure how many hit and CGI era episodes I want to cover, but this one was unique since the concept fits perfectly for Tomy. But episodes like Don't Be Silly Billy, Splish Splash Splosh, or Emily and Bash where nothing worthwhile happens, or doesn't have something Tomy made that I can work off of, I'm not going to do it, even if it's requested. That being said though, I think there are episodes that could work from those eras, but I'll leave it to you all to find which ones you want to see. Before we go, I've got one more announcement to make. There is now an MTI Thomas Discord server. I set one up earlier this month and it's been fun chatting with a lot of y'all. Currently there are spaces where you can share art, show off your collection and layouts, show off your new purchases, promote your own content, and more. I'm working on implementing live shows and events exclusive to the Discord, so if you're interested in all that, the link to join is in the description below. As always, thank you so much for watching. Don't be a stinker, and have a great day.